The overall focus of my mission, which was led by Scott Tripp from the Research and Development Center here in New London, was looking at the future of the Coast Guard being in the Arctic. One of the things that I did was anywhere I could help a project, I would create the pod myself and Nick, an intern who goes to Stevens in New Jersey, who's working with RDC this summer, and we would draw up the parts and print it. Again, in this case, somebody just handed me the file.
Right.
One that was very interesting, where Nick in particular put a lot of effort. I was supervising him, and he's just phenomenal. He's a graduate student. Is what's just starting to print right now. We had a crew member who is fairly tall. And I guess on the ship, because of the lack of headroom, he would have to stand a lot of times with his legs spread apart, and his feet were killing him. And so his next chance to he needed orthotics for his shoes, would be sometime in October when they returned to Seattle. And so we worked on developing orthotics and printing those at sea. One of the goals was to run the printer as much as possible.
Right.
And so anytime there was free time, we would just run a set of coins. Probably printed individually, probably about 20 minutes.
Each, yeah.
Or so. I would print it by the sheet.
Oh, okay.
So it could run for a few hours.
Right.
Small and cheaper to use, and we have another one we're testing now. But that was essentially it. My question was, when the ship is rolling, is it going to work?
Yeah.
And the answer was it worked beautifully.
Right.
Most of the issues that I saw were most likely temperature related. We were in the Arctic, and very often the door was left open while we were doing work.
Right.
And so sometimes the room it was never particular. I would never say it was hot. We generally worked in there with a sweatshirt, but sometimes it was quite cold.